that is representation of an irrational number on number line. How to represent an irrational number on number line? So first point I am giving you, I will explain about this point later on. This is very important point, just note it down, write it as note. For locating root of n for positive integer n, you have to locate root of n minus 1 first. Means if you want to locate under root of 2 on the number line, so first we have to locate under root of 2 minus 1, means under root of 1, that is equal to 1. Similarly, for locating under root of 3, we have to first locate root of 3 minus 1, that is square root of 2 on the number line first, and so on. Okay, so let us start with first question in this series, in this topic, that is locating root 2 on number line. Here I am doing with pen and using sketch pen, but remember, for drawing the geometrical figures you have to use only the pencils only. Okay, so first step is that for locating root 2 on the number line, we have to, here the value of n is what? Here the value of n is equal to 2, because here root n is root 2. So first of all we have to locate under root of n minus 1. So root of n minus 1 is what? Root of 2 minus 1, that is root of 1, that is equal to 1. Okay, so here this 1 is not 1 centimeter or 1 meter or 1 millimeter, nothing. It is 1 unit. Whatever unit you want to take, you can take any unit with the help of ruler. For example, you can take it 1 unit as 1 centimeter or 1 unit as 1 inch, whatever you want you can take it, but the unit throughout the construction should be same. Okay, so first of all we'll draw a number line. And we will draw marks after each unit, equal marks. The distance between the two units should be same throughout the number line. Okay, and this is plus infinity minus infinity. Suppose this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, so on. So this is from 0 to 1. This is 1 unit. I've taken as inch. 1 unit as 1 inch. Okay. So this is 1 unit. Similarly, with the help of protractor, this we will take as, we have to take as 1. Root n minus 1 is equal to 1 unit. Here root n minus 1, since root n minus 1 is equal to 1 unit, so we will take 1 unit. Okay, I suppose I have taken this as point A and this as point B. Okay, now from point B we have to again draw a perpendicular from point B. That perpendicular can be drawn using the protractor. Using protractor you can draw a perpendicular I have drawn using the protractor. Now from B we have to draw again BC equal to 1 unit. So since we have taken AB as 1 unit, we have already taken AB as 1 unit. So taking the same distance from B, draw an arc. So this will be point C. This will be point C. And then the next step is that we will join AC. We'll join AC. Since we have drawn BC as perpendicular, therefore triangle ABC is a right triangle. Triangle ABC is a right triangle. So by Pythagoras theorem we know that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the square of other two legs, or in other words, square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of base and perpendicular. So here AC is the hypotenuse, AB is the base, BC is the perpendicular. So by Pythagoras theorem here AC square will be equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square will be equal to AB square plus BC square. Why? Because AC is the hypotenuse, AB is the base and BC is the perpendicular. And we already know that AB is what? 1 unit. BC is also we have drawn as 1 unit. So here AC will be, AC square will be equals to AB square, that is square of 1 unit, square of 1, plus BC square, that is also square of 1 unit. So AC square is equal to square of 1 is 1 plus square of 1 is again 1. AC square is equal to 2. AC is equal to root 2. So we have got this, that this measurement AC is equal to root 2, but we have to represent on the number line. Okay, so we will take, with the help of compass, we will take radius equal to AC, take radius equal to AC, and we will draw an arc intersecting the, number line, and the point of intersection, on the number line, this point will be representing root 2. Let us give the name of this point as D. So the point D on the number line is representing under root 2. Hope you have understood the question. How to solve the question. Okay, let's do some more examples on that. Root of 3 on number line. So similar process we'll do. First of all, we have to find out what is n here. Root n is equal to root 3. Here n is equal to 3. So root, we will calculate root of n minus 1. So root of n minus 1 will be equal to root of 3 minus 1, that is root of 2. So first we have to represent under root 2 on the number line. So the similar way as we have done before, we will represent root 2 on the number line. Okay, so with the help of ruler, so we will first draw a number line, and after equal intervals it will be extended to plus infinite and minus infinite. Okay, so suppose this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have to first take measure equal to root of 2. So for root 2, for representing root 2, we have to draw perpendicular from A, where A is what? AB should be 1 unit. Okay, and we have to take the measure equal to one unit. AB we have already taken as 1 unit. So we'll draw an arc equal to 1 unit. We'll get the point C. This point we have got as C. Now again we will join this AC. AC is joined. This AC will be root 2. So taking the measurement equal to AC, taking measurement equal to AC, we will draw an arc such that it intersect the number line at point D. This point D is root 2. So we have got under root of 2. So first step we have done, we have located root 2. Now we have to again draw a perpendicular of 1 unit from point D. Perpendicular of 1 unit again we have to draw from point D. So using compass, we will draw a perpendicular at point D. Again and we have to take 1 unit from D. So we will take the distance equal to again 1 unit and we will put the compass at D, draw an arc. We will get a point. We'll name this point as E. Now we will join AE. We'll join AE. We'll join AE. So the measurement of AE will be root 3, because if we look at in the triangle ADE, remember this is point D, ADE, in triangle ADE, which is right angle at D, by Pythagoras theorem we can say that AE square will be equal to AD square plus DE square. AD is what? AD is equal to root 2 as we have located. So it will be square of root 2. AD square will be square of root 2 plus DE. DE we have taken as 1 unit. So it will be square of 1. Here we can write also DE we have taken as 1 unit, and AD we have taken as root 2 unit. Remember, root 2 is just little more than 1 because root 2 is 1.4 approx. So now, so square of root 2 is 2, square of 1 is 1, so AE square is equal to 3. AE will be equal to root of 3. So this AE will be root 3 unit. Now, in order to represent on number line, we have to take the measure again equal to AE. We have to take the measure equal to AE, and we have to draw an arc intersecting the number line, and this number line is intersected at this point. Let's name this as F. Then this point F will be what? Under root of 3. Okay, hope you have understood. Okay, hope you have understood this question. Now we will move to the next question, next example. Suppose we have to locate root of 10. So again, root of 10, we have to first calculate root of n minus 1. So root of n minus 1 will be, now I think now it will be easy to understand, root of 10 minus 1, that is root of 9. But root of 9 is a perfect square of 3. So this is basically equal to 3 units. So we will draw a number line and draw points after every 1 unit. Plus infinity, minus infinity. This I have taken as 0. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3 and 4. Okay. So first of all, we have to locate 3. So we don't have to do anything. From 0 to 3 it is already located. Okay. Now we have to take perpendicular at this point. We'll name these point as A and B. At B we will draw a perpendicular and with the help of ruler and we have to take the measurement equal to 1 unit. So this 1 unit we have taken. This is the 1 unit measurement we have taken. We can also use scale for that. You can also use scale, or you can take 1 unit by putting the compass at one point as 2 and the other point at 1. This is also 1 unit it is representing. Okay, so this will be 1 unit. Okay, so this will be point C. Again we'll join point A to C, point A to C. So this AC, again using Pythagoras theorem, in right triangle ABC by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AB square, AB is what? 3 units. Square of 3 plus BC is what? 1 unit. Square of 1. I can write here also. This I have taken as 1 unit. This I have taken as 3 units. So square of AC will be equal to sum of the square of AB and BC. Square of AB is 3 square is 9 plus square of 1 is 1. So AC square is equal to 10. AC will be equal to root 10. So that means this AC is under root of 10 units. Now we have to represent this on number line. So we'll take the measurement equal to AC, radius equal to AC, take radius equal to AC and equal to AC and draw an arc intersecting the number line at point D. This point D is what? This point D is root 10 units. This point D is what? This point D is under root of 10 units. Hope you have understood how to draw.